room. We know that you're sitting in the overflow here. He's dropping on these whole marriage, divorce, singleness. I know that it can stir a lot of uncomfortable emotions, but Lord, I pray there would be a spiritual maturity right now under the proclamation of the word for sons and daughters to lean into this truth, to not run from it, but deal with it right where it is, in love and in clarity. So we did all the things that sinners do. We are intimate. I am smoking. We are drinking. We're doing all, and we're just enjoying life. And for a year and some change, it's bliss. My flaws, it's complete with fights on. And I'm wondering, man, what happened to that time we dated when we was in bliss? Target for the adversary. And yes, statistics show 1 out of every 2 marriages ends in divorce, even in the church. It seems like we are struggling to stay married in our society. And all of it is not just we are bad people. A lot of it is that we have an adversary who hates marriage. Is this covenant more valuable than what we think it is? Is there a message in the text for even people who are single today and who are not married? Between Jesus and some religious hypocrites. This conversation in Matthew chapter 19 and verse 1. Matthew records, now, when Jesus had finished saying these things, he went away from Galilee and entered into the region of Judea beyond the Jordan, and large crowds followed him, and he healed them there. He was following his ministry and said, they're like sheep scattered without a shepherd. Look at the people of his day who were spiritually neglected by the bad teachings of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. Our theologians in the front of the crowds, and the scripture says they test him by asking him a question. In the first century, there was another rabbi who was very influential. His name was Rabbi Hillel. Have a conservative doctrine around marriage and divorce.
Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Talasia and I am a non-traditional pre-medical student currently doing my 2nd semester at Tufts University, the MBS program. And welcome to the vlog. Welcome back or welcome if you're new. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to have you here. We're just going through my journey through life, through MBS, through med school, becoming a doctor, delivering babies, just all the things. So like, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, because I'd love to have you here, and I would love to have you here. I just said that. Doing these is so hard. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, so like I said, I like to document my life. Currently, my life has been all school. Like, all of my content has been school. And I kind of don't like that because I'm way more than school. Like, I do more things. I have hobbies. Well, I had hobbies. I'm trying to get back to my hobbies. But, like, I really want to showcase more of, like, my authentic self and not just, like, focus on school, because I'm trying to decenter school from my life. Like, yes, school is very important, but, like, it's not the most important thing that I have going on. So I'm trying to, like, not put all of my energy into school, and that's something I really wanted to work on last semester, because last semester I was so school driven. I didn't go to church, I didn't talk to my family, I didn't hang out with friends, I did nothing. So this semester we're doing things different, and my mental health was so bad last semester. I told you I was crying to my program director. I was crying almost every night, like, no, we're not doing that this semester. So I have been decentering school, as I should, as you should. Like, school is not it shouldn't be number 1. It should be very important. Like, it should be maybe 1.5, but it shouldn't be number 1, you know? So that's what I've been doing, trying to do over the last week, because we just started school, child. I'm trying to decenter school and show more of my life, so you guys will get more of that in the vlogs. But as for now, child, it's another grad school vlog. So this is just going to be my week as a grad student, like I said, at Tufts MBS program. I love this program. I know a lot of people have been DMing me and like emailing me about the program. So like, my DMs, my emails are open. If you guys have any questions, please. I don't care if it's the simplest question like, where is the school located? Do you like the neighborhood? Do you feel safe? Email me, DM me, message me, because when I was looking for the program and I was trying to do my research on the program, especially from students of color, there was nobody who I could like connect with or like get valid advice that I thought would be helpful. So like, I'm trying to put my stuff out there for you guys. So like, if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to DM me or message me, email me, send me a letter in the mail, send me something in the air, shoot me something. I don't care. Just, ask me. I'm open. I'm an open book for the most part. And I just like helping the girls out and stuff like that. Let me catch y'all up on, so today is Tuesday. So let me catch you guys up on what's been going on the last 2 days, because I started this vlog on Sunday. Not on my list to get though.
I'm waiting for that to arrive today. I also ordered one of my books that I need. I'm excited. Each days that we have to go to.
So then we go to Monday. First day of waking up at 4:30. Fail. It's 5:38. You need a haircut so bad.
To protect myself, you do.
It was originally a challenge for me to share this letter, and I need to fly it to Michigan, which means I
Currently 8:22 a.m. and I woke up. So my plan was to wake up at 4:30 this morning and read my Bible, pray, walk Omega, do all the stuff at 4:30. So I woke up at 4:30. My problem isn't waking up. My problem is getting up, because God wakes me up. Whenever my alarm goes off, God wakes me up. But where I have the problem at is actually my flesh getting up out of bed. Like, I wake up, because I set 3 alarms. I set one for 4:15, 4:20, 4:30. 4:30. I'll wake up at each alarm at 4:30. I'm like over the alarms going off, so like my mind is awake, but my body does not get up out of bed, and that's where the problem comes in at. So I wake up when I'm supposed to wake up, but I do not get up. So this week we're just going to be working our way into actually getting up at 4:30 a.m. so we can have a productive day. I like to do 4:30s the week before exams as well, so I can have more time to study. This morning I did not study at all because I went back to bed, and then when I got up I took Omega on like a 30-minute walk. I think I want to start doing like 2 miles a day of walking Omega, but it was cold. He started shivering and stuff, so I was like, let me take you in the house. And then I came back, got ready and stuff, so now we're here. Yeah, so yesterday all I did was like reset the house. I went grocery shopping, I meal prepped and all of that stuff. I think I did a little montage. Y'all, I look so... Okay, let me just be transparent for a second, because I have not been liking the way that I look. I'm overweight, obviously, but like, I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable. Like, when I see myself on camera, like, I've been recording vlogs and stuff, but like, when I look back at the footage, I do not like the way I look. So we're gonna start working towards losing weight. My goal is to lose 50 pounds because I don't know, when COVID hit, I gained 50 pounds over those 2-3 years. Like, I gained 50 pounds, and I have never been able to get that weight off because I haven't been as, you know, motivated to like exercise and stuff like that. But like, I want to be fine. I want to be fine for someone. I want to be someone's fine girlfriend, someone's fine wife. So like, I'm not comfortable the way I look. So we're going to start doing stuff to change that. And the first thing is going to be, I'm going to walk. See, listen, I'm even out of breath as I speak. It is too much. We're gonna eat healthier. So this morning I made avocado toast with some smoked salmon, and I ate some grapes. So I'm gonna drink my coffee like while I'm walking. I meal prepped lunch today, so I made like a kava salad. So I got the harissa honey chicken, and like a salad with rice and stuff. And I don't have anything for dinner because I feel like I'm not that hungry. Like, when I get home, I eat because I'm bored. I don't be that hungry. So I'm going to try to control my eating and like eat mindfully. We literally just learned about this in nutrition. Like, I'm just over it. Like, I want to be comfortable with how I look and like not feel, you know, not beautiful, because I'm a pretty girl. It's just, I just don't feel healthy. I don't feel healthy. I don't look healthy. And I'm just trying to put forth the things to change that. And I just want to like slim down a little bit. Like, especially my boobs. Like, I want to lose. That's really the main focus of why I want to lose weight, is I want to lose my boobs. If I just lose 40 pounds of boob, I'll be perfectly fine. My boobs are too big. And they're uncomfortable. I can't see. Y'all know how pregnant women can't see their feet because of their belly? I can't see my feet because of my boobs. Like, I don't like it. And since I've gained weight, obviously they've gotten bigger, but like, they are out of control. And I can't get a reduction until like I lose this weight. So that's another reason why I need to like get serious about losing weight. But let me stop talking y'all heads off because I have 2 more minutes left on my memory card. And we're going to go to class. I'm going to like delete this footage so that y'all can see my day. But yeah, we don't have class today. So today on the agenda, we have tutoring at 11. We're just going to study. We have Bible study with the girls at 2:45, 3. Come home. We have MCAT class today. I might skip MCAT class today because I need to study for anatomy. But I'm trying to not get into the habit of skipping my classes because I'm paying for my classes. So I do want to go to my classes and not skip them, especially because I'm like, oh, I can skip them. They're cars, but like, cars beat my tail last time I took the MCAT. So I'm trying to not fall into that habit again. So we're going to go to class, and then we're just going to have to stay up late. No, because I'm trying to do 4:30s. Oh, We'll figure it out, guys. Let's go. Hi, so sorry.
What kind of things were you looking for? What kind of expectations did you have for anatomy?
I guess just like an additional pass. I will say I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to study. I feel like I'm looking at I'm looking at the slides and the lecture and stuff, and every time it feels like I've never seen it before.
Okay. Yeah. I'd say that's definitely fair. It's a lot of material, and there's nothing about it that is really intuitive. It's just kind of like a lot of names and a lot of places and a lot of things that you have to kind of start to put together. You're not going to be tested on these terms, but you will be asked questions that use these as descriptors, as landmarks, as ways to compare one thing to another. So again, that can be done with the hip, it can be done with the shoulder, or it can be done even with the hand. So it's really just remembering the principle of it, and then when you see a question, it's like the hip is abducting, then you can just remember that abduct, taking away, it's going away from the midline. You don't remember that one major spot is an attachment point for 4 different muscles. So again, that's probably going to be very key.
For the thigh, is the intertrochanter line and crest important?
Just being able to look at something new and unlabeled and point out like, okay, I know the acetabulum here is the interface of the pelvis. Okay. So that's everything from my review. Do you have any questions?
No.
No. Yeah, I'd say that's the unfortunate thing with anatomy, is that it's not very difficult conceptually. There's a few things that you have to get down, and then it's just a lot of information.
Yo, oh my gosh. 2 hours? Wait, my lips are atrocious. First of all. First of freaking all. Wait. First of all, y'all. It's 12:55. I started tutoring at, I don't even think I brought my lip combo today. I started tutoring at what time? 11. That's 2 hours of tutoring for anatomy. Still lost. Still confused. Not like as confused as I was before, but like definitely still confused. So it's like, what else does anatomy want from me? I just gave you like so many hours of my day, and I still need to study more. People be like looking in my room, but like, no, the session was really good. I just really need to like put my head down, focus, and get this information, because I really want to really have this information before we have our review session on Thursday. Because like y'all just heard, the professor does not play around. He does not do a review like of the material during the review session. He's going to do practice problems and go through like specific questions that we have. And I want to make sure I have specific questions for him if I have any. So I'll probably go to that class in person. But yeah, my brain is mush. I'm on my period. I just want to throw up. I want to go downstairs and get a muffin. I also need to renew this charger that I have, because I like to use the chargers. I'm all over the place, but I like to use the chargers they have because they're longer. But like, I missed my pathology review yesterday. It's 1 o'clock. People keep calling me. Like, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm really about to take a nap, watch TV, eat. Like, I don't know. I'm just really tired. Okay, let's go downstairs. I got my food. Where is my food? Did I leave my food? Did somebody steal my food? Okay, I got my lunch, so I'm gonna go downstairs, get a muffin, renew the charger, then come eat my food, eat my muffin for something sweet, and then watch one episode of something for like 30 minutes, relax my mind, get right back into studying. So, who picked this life for me? I voluntarily signed up for a career that's non-ending studying, non-ending testing. Who did that? The brain? I don't know. And also, while I'm here ranting and while I have this in my hand, I just really feel like women should be given extra days to do stuff when they're on their cycle. Because, like, the way my cycle takes me out, especially the first few days, it's unfair. It's unfair. Like, my mind, I don't know what your cycle does to your mind, but, like, my mind is not absorbing anything. I know it's my hormones, but, like, my mind isn't absorbing anything. I want to throw up. Like, I don't have energy to do this. And I have to push myself even harder to make myself do stuff. Like, it's not fair. It's not fair.
Let's get into the obvious. Don't mind my stuff back. I've been doing laundry. I'm trying to get stuff situated before I leave. Let me get my stuff out because I don't want to be like flustered over what I'm saying. I just want to get like right into it. So I am engaged. I know things come.
Okay, y'all, so it's currently 2 p.m. and I don't know if I want to start studying right now because as soon as I like really get into my groove of studying, it's going to be time to stop and go to Bible study. So what I think I'm going to do, just to like make sure I still have a productive time block period, is I'm going to edit because I want to give y'all videos weekly. But the thing is, I don't have time to edit. So I'm going to edit right now. I want to lift y'all up. Higher. Higher. Hopefully y'all don't fall, because that's not stable. Don't fall. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to edit a little bit. This is going to be, what I'm editing now is the vlog that you're currently on. So what I originally planned to do is edit as a day's, like edit each day so that it doesn't build up. But like sometimes I want a different vibe of the video, or like, I don't know, like sometimes I think of stuff that I want to do with the video that I didn't do in the beginning days. So that's why sometimes I will start a vlog or start a video and then never finish it because, you know, my, like, it's the ADHD. I swear it's the ADHD. It gotta be the ADHD. But I'm just gonna do this one. I don't even have time to look for new music. So we're about to have Bible study. I don't know where the girls are. All of their stuff is in the room, but they aren't in the room. So I guess they went to get food. I don't know, but Bible study is supposed to start at 2:45, and it's, hey, where did y'all go?
Send me last semester. That's when we need.
Also in the review stuff.
Oh, I think upside down.
Yeah, you guys had at least for every like.
It was upside
Yeah,
down.
that's when there's no flashcards.
That's why I was stressed with school.
Right. Everybody's getting stressed.
That's why you're stressed.
Oh, she went back home. Okay. Who? Talia. Want to read the verses? No.
And the only people who are saying yes
I'm sorry. The time and circumstances to which the Spirit of Christ in them was pointing when he predicted the sufferings of the Messiah and the glories that would follow. It was revealed to them that they were not serving themselves, but you. When they spoke of the things that have now been told to you by those who have preached the gospel to you, the Holy Spirit sent from heaven. Even angels long to look into these things.
Okay, God, you did not need to
to me like that?
I think something I noticed, well, something that kind of read me was like, we kind of take advantage, well, I kind of take advantage of his salvation that he has for us. Because like the last part of 12, it's like angels long to catch a glimpse of these things. It's like angels don't need his salvation because they're already like kind of perfect like him. Yeah. So it's like they long to see how he has salvation for us, and we up here being ratchet. Yeah.
Be sober minded, right? And the thing about being sober minded, it's not always alcoholism or to be drunk. Like, definitely don't be under the influence of substances that can change your perspective. But what about spiritual things that can blind you to grasping the hope of God? Like I was talking about it with Peace the other time, like something such as anger, as jealousy. You're not in your sober mind, because now if I'm angry towards Andrea, I'm not gonna be thinking about the hope and grace of God. I'm thinking about how like I may do stuff that will hurt her, because I'm not sober minded. My mind is not clear. Like if I'm angry or jealous towards her. So definitely it stood out to me, like you have to be alert, you have to be fully sober, so that you can focus on the thing that God has brought before you.
Omega, if you ate all that chicken already, I'm not giving you any more. So you don't have to come in here licking your lips and begging me, because you're not getting any more. I don't have any more for you. Hi guys, so I'm just getting home from campus. I stayed later today because we had Bible study. I think I recorded a little bit of it. I did stop the recording because we got kind of like personal, and I never want anyone to think that like I'm invading their privacy by recording. Obviously, I don't put other people's business into my vlogs, but like sometimes you're just not as open with people when you see someone is recording. So I totally respect that. Like my friends did not like sign up to like have their business in the YouTube street. So like I will never ever put their like business or like something that like I see they're getting emotional about and like really bothers them. I would never put that on social media like that. Like that's not okay. But like yeah, we were like getting deep into our Bible study. Today we went over 1 Peter 10 through 15, and it's just really good to have like I'm really like, I think I say this in every single vlog, but I am so grateful for these girls. Like they have no clue how grateful I am for them. But I'm about to eat. I think I want to edit a little bit, and then I'm going to start studying at 6. I'm not going to do my MCAT class tonight because I just feel very behind in my anatomy class. And I was told that our classes, like our actual MBS program classes, come first. I know my lips are so dry. I was told our actual MBS classes come first, and then like we do our MCAT. So I am not going to be joining my MCAT class live today. I want to actually like catch up, make sure I'm in a comfortable place, because tomorrow we have new lectures. Tomorrow we have so much tomorrow. We have 2 classes for pathology. We have two classes for pathology. We have anatomy, which is already like 2 hours, and then we have anatomy lab, which is an hour. Anatomy lab is basically, since we're not going in the physical lab, we're doing like a virtual lab. So basically what he do is show us pictures and point out stuff and do questions. So we have that for an hour. We do get to go into like the actual lab with cadavers this Friday. Personally, I'm very excited. I think I told y'all in another vlog, but I'm very excited to go see the cadavers. But we only get to see the cadavers the Friday before our exam, which I don't like. I remember in undergrad we had open labs, so we got to go see, well, we did it on pigs, but we got to go see the actual structures that we're looking at and finding them. And I spent so much time in open lab, y'all. It was crazy. Like, I spent so much time in open lab. So we only get an hour on Friday to go. We only get an hour time slot to go to the cadaver lab because there's so many of us and it's not enough cadaver bodies to like be all in there at one time, I believe. So that is on Friday. That's like literally what I'm looking forward to go see the cadavers. I am so excited to go see the cadavers, and I really hope when I actually get in there and I really smell the formaldehyde and I really see like this is an actual deceased person. Like, this is not pictures, this is not like textbooks, this is not like theoretical anymore. Like, this is a real deceased human being laid out in front of me for me to cut them open. Like, what? That's crazy. Like, I don't have a problem with like dead people, but like I don't really like to look at dead people. Like, when I go to funerals, I don't like to look too much. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not that girl. Like, I just don't like to sit around looking at dead people all day. It kind of makes me uncomfortable. Like, I like the living. I like the living a lot. So that's on Friday. And then on Saturday, I got movie tickets to go see Issa Rae's new movie with Keke Palmer and SZA, because I have not been to the movies in a long time and I wanted to do like a little solo date. I was just thinking, like, while I was walking Omega, like, I don't do anything but like study, sleep, cry, repeat. Like, I don't do anything. Ever since I moved to Boston, I have not been doing anything like for myself. Like, I used to love going on solo dates. I haven't been on one solo date. I haven't been on one outing. Well, we have been on outings, but like I don't do stuff anymore. So I want to get back into like doing fun stuff and just doing stuff I want to do, because I really want to go see to the movies. I really want to go to the movies. Another thing I'm excited for, another movie I'm excited for is Jamie Foxx's. I love me some Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx's new movie that's coming out with, I think, Cameron Diaz. I like Cameron Diaz as well. She's from like Easy A. They have a movie coming out on Netflix on the 17th, I believe. So this weekend is going to be like a movie weekend for me, like a relaxing movie weekend. So I'm excited. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to talk to you guys about. I do want to like get my measurements and stuff. Y'all, look how big. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that on the internet. But I don't think it's anything else. I also need to look for a therapist because I'm seeing that my ADHD is getting really crazy. Like, it's getting out of control. Like, I'll be saying something and then I'll forget my point of view, or like I'll forget what point I'm trying to make. Or like when people are asking me questions. Like, I noticed this when I was in Bible study today, when my friend was asking questions and like other people chimed in before I got to like process the question and like think about what I wanted to say. I had forgot a question, so I had to ask her like to repeat the question. So it's like, I need to really get my ADHD checked out, because maybe I do need to get on medication. It's something I've been like toggling over, thinking about and stuff. But I'm not a medication girly. Like, I don't like taking Tylenol, ibuprofen. I don't like taking anything. So I just don't think I sit well with the idea of having a chemical alter my mind. I don't know. Pathology definitely solidified that for me. I don't know. I just don't think I'm okay with that. So it's something I will definitely have to pray over intensely, because I see that it's really starting to manifest in how I'm like remembering things and can answer questions, formulate things, because I should not have to. I feel like I shouldn't lose my train of thought even when I'm speaking. Like, I shouldn't be so focused on the words that are currently coming out of my mouth that I lose the words that should be coming out of my mouth soon, or like that I want to say, if that makes sense. Like, yeah. trying to avoid overeating because y'all, I was finna put that whole half of the pizza in the oven, but I'm like, let me just eat that. And if I think I'm still hungry, I'm gonna drink some water. And if I'm still hungry after that, I'm gonna pray. And if I'm still hungry after that, then I'll eat it. But like, I need to just stop making a bunch of food. Like, that's why meal prepping does not work for me, because when I meal prep, I eat all the food at one time. So meal prepping is not something that works for me. I know theoretically it's supposed to help you save money, but like, I have no discipline. I have no self-control of when I eat. I will eat a whole container of grapes at one time. Like, yeah, grapes are healthy, but like, to a certain extent, grapes are healthy. Like, that's one thing I'm working on, is my discipline, my self-control. When I was younger, I will never forget this day. When I was younger, my grandpa, this is when like I was like under 18 and like my parents had to be in the doctor's office room with me. So when I was younger, my grandpa, he said, yeah, what can you do about her so she can lose weight? And he asked the doctor that, and then I had to get referred to a nutritionist. And some of the things she told me is get a red notebook and write down everything you're eating in your entire day. It doesn't matter if it's water, candy, treats like from your grandma pocketbook. Do that, write all that down. When you're eating, like when you're eating out, ask for a to-go plate as soon as you get your food, and put half of your food in a to-go plate. So then, because like I eat with my eyes and we eat with our eyes, so like whatever we see, we eat. Just like when we don't see stuff, we don't eat it. When we see stuff, we want to eat it because it's there. It doesn't matter if we are full or if we aren't hungry, like we're gonna eat it just because we can see it. So that's another thing I need to start doing. Like when I go out to eat, don't eat my whole plate. Like, cut half of it, put half of it in a to-go plate so it'll be out of my eyes, and then just eat what I see. Yeah, she also told me to like just walk. Don't focus on like trying to work out real heavy. Like, just get in the mindset of exercising again and making exercise a priority. So with that being said, I'm trying to incorporate all of that again so I can lose this weight, because last time I was losing about 50 pounds as well. I am so out of breath. So like now I'm trying to walk 4 miles, and at first I was like, okay, I want to do 2 miles in the morning, 2 miles in the afternoon. But y'all, I didn't even take into account how long it takes you to walk 2 miles. I don't have that time to like just walk that and like not throw off my day, or like get home early enough to walk Omega 2 miles and it not like mess up my night and stuff like that. So I was like, wait, I walk all the time at school. I walk to school, I walk to the T, like I'm always walking. So I was looking at my thing earlier, and today I hit both goals. I got 10,070 steps, and I got 4.19 miles. So I hit both goals today. So I think I'm going to do that. That's going to be my goal. And then if it gets like too easy, I'm going to bump it up. But I'm going to just make sure I can hit these goals for at least 2 weeks before I bump it up, because I want to keep challenging myself. But I also don't want to challenge myself too fast where like I'm losing motivation. So yeah, that is that. I don't think I have anything else to say. Yeah. Am I the only adult that eats like this? Like, I am a texture person. I don't like a bunch of textures in my mouth at one time. So I will take my toppings off of my pizza, like all of my toppings, and it'll just be marinara sauce and bread and dough. And I'll eat this, and then I'll eat this, because like all that texture is just like, it bothers me.
To do.
You got homework today?
Yeah, but it's hard.
What's your homework on?
You tell me. I don't know. I didn't go to my folder.
How I'm gonna go to?
I never do.
You never go to your folder. You never do your homework.
I do. But when it's time to do my homework, I do.
So you
I can't get my homework.
So you didn't go to your folder today because it's not time to do your homework, but you never doing your homework. So when is it time to do your homework?
I do my homework, but my teacher don't give me homework.
But you just said you got homework to do.
Mommy, today, not till yesterday.
Oh, okay. Well, send me a picture of your homework when you finish.
I don't got my homework paper. My homework for that school. I don't know. Yeah, doctor, yeah.
What grandma say?
I'm gonna get a doctor over.
Granddaddy need a doctor?
Oh, he's dead.
Tell Granddaddy he better stop putting that stuff on his leg.
Check your website on Wednesday.
Hey, we're How Ridiculous, 3 childhood friends and digital. Yeah, tell me if you know him. Oh my goodness! It's Houston.
Well, a 500 score opens just one. The reality is your MCAT score can make or break your dream.
Tuesday, January 14th is currently 11:02, and I know this because I got my computer right here because y'all know I never know the time or the date. But it is January 14th, 11:02. And I'm about to get ready to take Omega on his walk, one final walk before I go to class, and then I'm going to go to class. I didn't go to my 10 a.m. class because I have to stay late today because we start our elective. We start, what is this class called? Developmental Origin of Disease, Adult Disease today. So I'm excited actually for that class. Let me see what the first class is about actually. I think it's just an introduction class. So today is intro to ecological developmental that's a lot of words. Intro to ecological development biology. That's what she got on the thing, child. So I've been just trying to get back into like my spiritual being, get back into my spiritual bag. Like I've really been trying to like redevelop my relationship with God, reintroduce myself, because I have not been his best child. I have been his distant daughter, and I don't like that. I want to be at his feet. I want to be right beside him on his lap. Somebody said Jesus, God is a girl's dad, and like absolutely. And last year or 2 years ago, what I would do is I would make sure I watch a seminar, not a seminar. I would make sure I watch a, what are these things called? A sermon. I would watch a sermon every day just to like introduce myself or like introduce God's word into me daily. Right? The thing with that is when I initially started, I was listening to Pastor Todd, I think. I'll put his name on the screen. I can't think of his name like directly off the top of my head. But like as I grew in my faith and as I grew in my relationship with God, I just kind of don't connect with him, and I've kind of seen things that like make me question, is this you or is this God? Like, are you allowing the Holy Spirit to dwell in you and like teach us good doctrine, or are you just being a motivational speaker? That's why I don't watch Pastor Sarah. I don't watch her that much because I feel like she's just a motivational speaker. So one person I do like is Pastor Philip Anthony. And this is my thing. I like people who, one, preach from scripture. Like I shouldn't be watching a sermon and you go to your Bible just one time. Like, I want you to keep constantly going to your Bible so that way I know it's from scripture and it's not from something you made up in your head. Like, you're literally being read and led by the scripture. And I just feel like I call myself a baby Christian. Like, even though I've been a Christian for a long time, I'm figuring out my relationship. I'm figuring out how to have an intimate relationship with God for myself. Like, not because my grandma made me go to church and my grandma is making me pray. Like now that I'm grown, I want an intimate relationship with God for myself, by myself. So as I am developing that relationship, like as a baby Christian, I feel like I can be easily swayed into listening or thinking or following a pastor or a church just because it feels good and like that's what I want to hear. But like as I'm growing, like I guess I should call myself like a toddler a toddler Christian now, because like I'm starting to hear God more and like know like don't do that, that's not right, that's not biblical, that's not biblical, that's not good doctrine. Like I'm starting to be able to discern who I need to be getting the word from, basically. So right now I am loving Pastor Philip Mitchell, I think that's his name, at 2819, because I like people who read me for filth. Like, don't sugarcoat anything for me, because God is not going to sugarcoat anything for me when I'm in line and he's reading from the book of life. If my name ain't there, he gonna say, bye, depart from me. So like, I don't want anyone to like sugarcoat anything for me, because when it comes down to shove, that's not how you say that. When push comes to shove, God is not going to sugarcoat anything for me. So I personally like when people give me tough love. That's how I like internalize things for real. So like Pastor Philip Mitchell, is this his name? Let me make sure. Yes, Pastor Philip Anthony Mitchell, he's like, he don't care, he don't sugarcoat, he is biblical, he gives good doctrine. I like watching him. So I'm trying to start watching my sermons again every day, and today I'm watching the one Marriage, Divorce, Singleness, and I picked that one because I wanted to start from the beginning of a collection, and obviously I picked wrong because he said he has 2 more to go, so I didn't pick the right one. But I've been like kind of questioning, well, not questioning, but like I want to take dating seriously. But I want to take dating seriously as a Christian woman dating. Like, obviously I don't want to have sex until marriage, but like I want to date with intention of marriage, and I want to like, I don't want to start dating for real until I am in a better place as a Christian woman, because I want to have a Christian based relationship, and I want to follow God's law and order for like how he envisions a perfect or a good or a holy relationship. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but like I want to make sure I'm good with God, and I make sure I put him first before a man comes and like take all my time, and then taking all my time away from God. Like, I don't want that. So I'm trying to like get back into that place so I can like go to the next steps. Like, I can start dating for real. And I feel like God is keeping all the men hidden from me, because my eyes shouldn't be on them right now anyway. My eyes should be up, and my eyes should be on the relationship with my Father. So yeah, that is that. So I'm just trying to like get myself back together slowly but surely. And yeah, that's one way I'm doing it. I am going to be speaking on a panel, y'all. And like, when she asked me if I wanted to do it, I didn't even take a second to like question myself if I wanted to do it or not. I immediately said yes because I want to be uncomfortable with things, and like me being comfortable with things is literally holding me back. So the only way to get uncomfortable with things is to do things. So yeah, I'm speaking on a panel. It's going to be on, I think this video is not going to be up in time, but this panel is going to be on January 19th, so this upcoming Sunday, and it's going to be from 12 to 2. So we're just going to be talking about like gap years and stuff, and I'm glad I get to give my personal opinion, because a lot of people who do gap years, they only do like one, they like have something spectacular that they did during their gap year. But baby, I was a mess during my gap years, and my gap years was COVID. So I'm just happy I get to like share my experiences, and I'm also just trying to put myself out there more because, you know, I have my social platforms to share my experiences. So like when people come to me and ask me to share my experiences, why am I scared to share my experiences? You get what I'm saying? Like it doesn't, the math ain't mathin'. So that is on Sunday. So I have to like look at the questions that we're gonna go over in the topics, make sure I make little notes on stuff I want to go over with them. And I'm just really excited. Like I'm putting myself out there more. I'm putting myself out there more, like talking to more people on campus. It's just, I'm honestly very proud of myself. Oh, I applied for this position in a program, not a program, with a club. Is it a club? I think it's a club in my school. I applied for a whole e-board position. Who am I? Who am I? I don't know, but I like this new girl. It was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about. Oh, 1 second. You stay there, Omega. But I got these cards from Intelligent Change. They are the Get Closer cards. They are for like people in relationships and stuff, like friends. Like you're supposed to, ideally you're supposed to do it with other people, but I am just going to do it with myself. I've been liking this because one thing that I have been struggling with is like really acknowledging my feelings, emotions and stuff. Sometimes I feel like I'm just ice cold and like I don't really feel anything. So like having these prompts have really been helpful as to like getting to know myself and like just feeling something for the day, if that makes sense. So we have close, close, and closest. We have these different like categories that you can pick from. I'm going to pick from close. What is your biggest fear in life and why does it frighten you? My biggest fear in life, I would have to say, is not fully living the life that God has written out for me. So like not fully reaching my potential of things that I can do, or that things that God has planned for my life, because I'm like scary, or I'm not listening, I'm not following directions. Like, I don't know, I just feel like God has, even because I'm still alive, I feel like God has such a beautiful life planned out for me. Like since I'm still here, I still have purpose, and like in this very space that I'm in, I feel like I haven't met my purpose yet. So like there's obviously still life for me to live because I haven't met my purpose yet, and God's going to keep me here until I meet my purpose, or I don't know how to explain it. Like God is going to keep me, until God is done with me. He's not done. Until God is done with me, I'm still going to be alive, I think is what I'm trying to say. So like if I'm just wasting my days that God has, because he already like determined the end for me, so like I should hit my purpose before I pass. And I just feel like my biggest fear is like not meeting my purpose that God has for me. Like I think that's definitely my biggest purpose. And I would say, I mean, that's my biggest fear. And I would say that's my biggest fear because like I believe I'm here for a reason, and like I don't want to waste. I know I wouldn't be a waste, but like I just want to make sure I hit my purpose in life, because that's why I'm here. I'm here for God's purpose. Like God made me. He put me in my mommy's tummy for a reason. And I just feel like if I'm not hitting that reason, then that's kind of like disrespect to God. So like, yeah, that's my biggest fear. I didn't run for the tea, so 5 minutes until the next one comes. Can I get a small fried rice and the chicken and onion? She sent it because I don't have Venmo. She sent $10. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You can just keep the rest. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Wait for class to start. Brenda. She's not sleeping today.
Talasia. I've always been wide awake, guys. 2 eyes open, watching you, you know. Sleep over here, no sleeping.
Oh gosh. Hi guys, so we're waiting for class to start. Me and Brenda like to sit in here. She took my standing desk today, but y'all know that I have ADHD, so I like to stand and walk and stuff as I do my lecture, but sometimes I'll go over there, but it's someone over there today. But yeah, he's here, so today we are going over joints, so it should be interesting. Hopefully not painful. Hopefully interesting and not painful. A girl can wish. Okay, my name is Talasia. I graduated from UNC Greensboro in North Carolina in 2020. I'm interested in OB/GYN, more specifically maternal fetal medicine. So I'm just trying to take classes that are with that area, or like classes that I don't see in like a typical medical school curriculum.
So I will talk to you guys.
Okay, hi guys. It's same day, it's still January 14th. It is 5:53. We have pathology TA. Let me see, I don't even know. Did I miss it? Okay, we have pathology TA in like 5 or 6 minutes. So I'm just getting back from Omega's walk. Sometimes y'all, I forget that I'm vlogging. I forget that my vlog can be like just random moments of my life. Like it doesn't always have to be this like beautifully curated, cinematic, what's that thing called? Montage. Like the purpose of a vlog is to show my life, and sometimes I get too like boggled down with the details. Hold on, I'm trying to unbutton my pants because baby, I've been about to explode all day. The air is so tight and I'm bloated from my period. But sometimes I forget the essence of a vlog is like my days, my life, what I want to show. Sometimes I just want to sit down and talk to y'all and be chaotic. So I'm just trying to really discover myself as a creator and like, yeah, take inspiration from people, but like not copy people, not change my concepts because I see something else. So I'm trying to find myself. But yeah, today was just so heavy in content. Like the actual anatomy class wasn't bad. We just did the joints. So we did the hip and we did the knee joints. And then we have one more lecture tomorrow on the back, I believe he said. I think he said the back. I don't think it's many muscles in the back. And I don't know if we need to learn like all the spinal vertebrae and stuff. I don't know, child. I'll look through the lectures tonight actually and see what all we need to like go over. Because y'all, I'm so behind in anatomy. Anatomy is not being friendly to me, and I think it's just because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I study. It's so much every day. Like, I know I'm going to get it by next week. Our exam is next week, next Thursday. We literally just started school, and we have an exam already. That's why I said I'm always in like, my cortisol levels are always high. Because like, how can they not be? I'm always being tested. And it's like when I relax, we don't even get a day off after classes. Classes start the next day. Like we have exams on Thursday. We have class on Friday on new material. So like I would imagine if we have exams on Friday, we'll have lectures on Saturday. We don't for real, but like that's how I feel like it is. Like we don't even get a second to breathe. We get the rest of the day to breathe, and then that's it. Let me actually call my grandma because she called me so many times. Let me see.
Let me call you back. Talking to Craig. Let me call you back. Go on the drive.
What?
You know your granddaddy in the hospital now.
Who?
That's when I called you in class and tell you. Your granddad.
Why he in the hospital?
He said he could barely walk. And so he was like, I ain't gonna need me to tell him. They ain't gonna tell me to go to the hospital. I said, well, that might need to be where you need to go with, because you can't sit around here and self-diagnose yourself.
I mean, it's very helpful. I have talked to other students and they found it helpful. So if you've been doing Anki, I'd say keep it up. Friday with Nick, you're going to go over the last 4 lectures, and then exam is on January 23rd at 9:30. Hyperplasia, atrophy, and metaplasia. And then we're going to go through each term.
Okay, guys, it's 7:16 now. I had to turn off my TA session because I wasn't really listening anyway. Because like, I think I was still recording when my grandma called and she told me the news of what happened to my granddaddy and stuff. Like, he's fine. But like, it's just my mind gets to going, and then I was just thinking about how like I'm so far from home. I'm tearing up because I'm on my cycle. I was just thinking about how like I'm so far from home. Like, home isn't an hour and a half or an hour drive anymore. Like, I have to actually like plan, buy flights and fly and pack and all that stuff to like to like get home to my family now. So like every time something happens and I'm like up here, thank God nothing has like happened since I've been like up here, but like every time something happens, my mind just immediately goes to like, oh, I'm so far away and my family is like dealing with this, and like, you know, I'm not there. I can't get there relatively quickly. And it's just, y'all know I'm a crybaby. Hold on. It's just tough to like know that this is just the beginning of this life that is for me. Like, I'm not even in medical school yet. And 1 second.
Before that, I'm gonna get into the skincare that I got. Yes, I got skincare from TJ Maxx. I feel like I've been such a the complexion, purifying your pores. This size of this is $62, and I found it at TJ Maxx for $20. Oh, y'all, I just knew because I bought Tasha from like Sephora before, which is the original price. It's about to go crazy because what? Love everything about this. This is like my 3rd or 4th time doing all the things like to the surface. Like, it's really decongesting my pores. So we're gonna do some fun skincare videos with that. And then I also got this Rise Niacinamide face mask. It says for glowing and moisture. Guys,
it is the next day. It's January 15th. And I just wanted to come because I was kind of like rewatching the footage I did last night where I was trying to express myself, but I was like crying. And like, I'm sick of like having me cry on social media, on YouTube. I know it's like my real emotional feelings, but like, girl, wipe the tears. But basically what I was trying to say last night is like, so obviously my grandma called me. My grandpa has blood clots in his leg or behind his knee. And I think I just always get emotional. Maybe it's just the situation, because why am I tearing up now? But basically, it's like, it's already an emotional situation when someone is sick, but it's like enhanced when people in medicine actually know what's going on. Like, my family, like my other family who are not in medicine, they like, oh, a blood clot. Like, yeah, it's bad, but like, I kind of know like what a blood clot means, what a blood clot can do. So I just feel like the severity of the situation, I always, when they come to me like with something that has happened health-wise, I always take it harder because I kind of know what's going on behind the scenes. Like, I know the medical aspect of what's going on. So like, I don't know, it's just hard to like be that person who like knows everything that's going on, but you also don't want to like put fear into your family, and you want to explain it in the best way. Like, you want to be that bridge between the doctor and the family and make the best decisions. It's just a lot of pressure on me. And like, I'm not saying I have to make any decisions, but like, my family, even though I'm not even in medical school, my family calls me to like talk about their medicine and talk about what the doctors say. And sometimes, Jesus, I did not have crying on my bingo card for today. Well, yeah, my family, they call me for like, they call me to have me on the phone with their doctor sometimes. And it's like, it's a lot of pressure, but I know like pressure makes diamonds. And it's just like, it's an encouraging moment when I know that, you know, they depend on me for something like that. But when my grandma went to the hospital, my grandma did not want anyone else in there but me, because I knew what was going on. Or I could, even if I don't know exactly what's going on, I can kind of piece things together, and I know what to research, and I know how to piece stuff together. So it's just when they tell me things that happen medically, I just take it a lot. I just take it deeper. Like, it hits me deeper, and I'm already an emotional person, and I'm already on my cycle. So like, the emotions were emotioning yesterday. And then I also think I was trying to touch on the fact that I'm all the way in Boston. My family's all the way in North Carolina. So it's like, I can't immediately jump and hop and skip and like go home if anything happens, Lord forbid. And it's like, knowing that that's my story, even in grad school, and then it's only going to get worse when I get in medical school, and when I have to do my rotations, and when I do my residency. Like, my time is not my own, so my time is not going to be my own. Even in like, when I'm a resident, when I'm an attending, my time is never going to be my own anymore. So it's just a lot, like, really taking that in, that I'm not going to be as accessible for my family anymore. So one thing I'm definitely trying to like do more this semester, I literally think I said this yesterday when I said I'm not making school like my top main priority, because there's other things that need me. That is crazy. But like, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I talk to my family more. When they call, I answer, or call them every 2 days. Because last semester and like previously, when I put school like before everything, there has been times where I don't call my grandma for like a week. And then she called me with an attitude, and she's like, you don't call me. And I'm like, but I'm busy. Like, I'm busy. And like, when I have my time off from studying, then I literally just want to be to myself, and I literally just want to scroll Instagram, and I literally just want to scroll TikTok. Like, I want to sleep. Like, sometimes I think about calling you, or calling people, or texting people, and then I never do, because I forget, because my ADHD takes me like everywhere else. So it's like, I'm just trying to slow down and like really love on my people and like be there for them, while like I still have the time and chance. And you know, my schedule isn't that busy as to where like I can't call people. I'm just trying to make what's important. Like, yes, school is important, but like, my family trumps school, you know? So yeah, that is, I think, what I was trying to say yesterday. We're about to go to school. It's currently 7:18. So my goal is to be to, why am I crying? It's to be to campus at 8. So I'm gonna leave as soon as I wrap up with y'all. It's gonna be a heavy study day with Maria. And yeah, that's what y'all gonna see. So I will see you guys at campus. Hey y'all, today is the 17th. It's currently 7 o'clock and I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Today we had cadaver lab. I told y'all in like 2 or 3 vlogs. This vlog, the vlog before this, I was so excited for cadaver lab. I got in that lab, y'all, and I was about to fall out. I think it wasn't more so, it was honestly a combination of things. One, the formaldehyde smell. Every time I like moved too swiftly, I got like a big gulp of it, and it was like giving me the worst headache. I started swaying, and it was just so strong and so stank, and I was just about to fall out, faint, barf, everything. It was just, I feel like it was just a very heavy experience seeing dead people, because I think I told you guys in this vlog or last vlog, I'm just like, it's not that I'm scared or like afraid of dead people, but like, I'm just kind of uncomfortable around them. The fact that their body is just there and their soul is gone, and like, it's just a stiff body. I think that is the thing that like bothered me the most, because like seeing him going through the muscles and everything, it was fine. It did tell me I needed to study, but like I think it was just the fact that that person had passed. That's the part that bothered me. So it was just like I was talking to one of my friends after we left, and it was just like such a, I don't know the words to put it in, but like it was a very unique experience that, you know, these people are past, and as us wanting to go into medicine, I think, well, for me especially, it was just like I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be studying medicine and studying how to, like, you know, treat patients and stuff like that. But like lab it was heavy, and I'm just like, next year we're gonna be like in lab every day, like dissecting. Like we're actually gonna be dissecting the people next year, the cadavers next year. This year the medical students are dissecting and we're looking at their dissections. But like next year, we're going to be in the lab dissecting for like hours on end. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. It's definitely going to be a lot. But I mean, I signed up for it. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to get to, you know, learn about this stuff and like treat patients and stuff like that. So that is that. But that's all I wanted to tell you guys. I don't have anything else. This vlog has been very long, very heavy, very everything. So thank you guys for watching this vlog. I'm going to end it now. I'm actually filming another vlog at the same time, so if you see my pajama set in this next vlog, then just mind your business. It was the same day. Okay, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.